Do you think more people should go about clothing the way you do?
I do think that because like buying vintage like I do, it like saves the environment. So like, and who wants to buy like expensive clothes like brand new when you could buy it literally like such good condition for like so much cheaper.
I would define it as clothing and fashion becoming a want rather than a need. So we don't wear it because we need to, we want different things. And so everything's just churning out new styles, new designs because that's what people want.
I think it's pretty destructive. I think the way that we charge through clothes at such a fast rate is probably not very good for the environment and the Earth's resources.
Fast fashion is something that is, in my opinion, killing the fashion industry right now, as people can buy too many clothes, which are in a very, very bad condition, and they're made with bad fabrics. It seems that the fashion is cheap and quick, but somebody else is just paying for it, and it's a very bad part of our globalization and consumption today. I hate it. I don't buy clothes in any big shops. I don't go H&M, I don't go Zara or shit like that, because we can just reuse what we already have, go to thrift shops and just kill the industry that is very bad for our planet.
For me, fast fashion is a bit of a rip-off of actual brands, and I don't really agree with it because it's just copying, and I feel like brands like Topshop and Topman need to be original. I feel like people don't really consider the environmental impacts because they're just interested in cheap clothes, and that's why I don't really buy into it, because I'd rather know that my clothes are well sourced and good quality instead of paying dirt cheap for something that's not good.
As a creative student, on one side, it's nice to see so much come out every year and everything's different, but it has such a big impact on the environment. So ethically, it's not the best thing in the world. But in terms of people being able to express themselves and for culture to evolve, it's good in that sense.
I think it's been only 1 year since I started to customize clothes. Before I was doing mostly tattoos, and right now I'm just mixing it up all together. I think the target is very similar. We've got a very similar audience, and people like to have something special on their bodies and also wear it. So that's 1 year, and it's been very nice. Highly recommend it.
We opened back in '92. A friend of mine and I were doing lots of travelling. We used to import stuff from India and Thailand. We did that for a little while, and then we got really interested in the vintage clothing side of things. So yeah, it carried on from that business.
Before starting fashion as a degree, I didn't really have too much of an idea. It wasn't really something that was talked about in people that didn't do fashion. And then since coming to uni, because it's part of what we do, everybody knows about it. So if I talk to people that don't do the course, they've got no idea how it's done, where it's done, and the kind of places that people make it, whether it's people being treated poorly with bad wages or it's the actual environment and where it's being dumped when it's not used anymore. No one really knows unless you study it.
I think just by making clothes more, older clothes, the idea of older clothes more appealing, I think people would definitely try and buy clothing like that. I think now people are understanding it's really important to buy clothes that aren't just quickly made out of man-made fabrics just because of the price. I think just the whole mindset of people is generally different, and people are just becoming more generally aware, which is great.
I think that big markets will be always threat for smaller companies. We see it in England, a lot of local shops are closing, but I think the power of modern generation is in our numbers and that we easily connect.
Fashion is important to me because it gives me a way to express myself, and I feel like if you feel like you look good, you feel better about yourself in general, and it makes you happy.